What up, family? It's your dad's twin America. It is 8:44. Wonderful Wicked Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. 93% on my phone, going all the way to 8:48. Now, remember, I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap at the age of 17 in 1984. Long story short, we got little leaders, bold women in black history. I got all the evidence. I'm cleaning out my closet. I want y'all to see how much work I done put in. If I was to dump it all in the flow, it'd look like a mountain of evidence. And that's what they want, the evidence. All right, so let's see what page we got here for the little ladies and stuff. All right, they running. There they go, they running. Wilma Rudolph. Now, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. I'm Santa Claus for a reason, okay? Stop running. What we got right here, freedom isn't free. So for all the ones who think I'm finna die so you can keep your freedom, and I'm the one that helped you get it, don't shit on me and say it's raining. I got the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper. It came out on Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. It says, can rap royalty help make Regal revival reality? Now, the Regal Theater was open and, vibing and vibrant. Around the time Lisa Fisher came out with her song, How Can I Ease the Pain? And this young lady was singing it. And I got up and I gave the lady some money, the young lady. And, I'm a native of Chicago. But Kanye West is on page 12 and 13. My birthday is May 25th, 1967. So, I believe him and his friend Gary is trying to, take my money and, rebuild it or whatever. But back to the story, I gave the young lady some money. A lot of people gave her some money, and that's how people knew that, I am the leader of my city, Chicago, and originated rap since the age of 8, 1975. But I got nothing out of but cancer, and they hoping I die so they can get the evidence. Now, if you ain't got this paper, you ain't a real one. It's the real talk, straight up. Because, y'all let the theater go down. You let rap go down. Y'all got all that money. You could have rebuilt it by now. Everybody could have had reparations. But you're hating it so much. This is the 13th for some reason. You just don't want to see me a part of my own legacy. This the 9. Oh, here we go. This the 15, and the music was loud and clear in 1995 when I put my voice to the sound of music on 3 cassette tapes, front and back. What's today's date? The 3rd. So they wanted to give it to Marshall Bruce Matters III. Detroit has taken over, and that's why we ain't got none. Y'all love white people for some reason. And it is what it is. But yeah, rap money could have restored the theater and Chicago and all that. My money. But all I wanted was $2 million tax free when I put my voice to the Martin Luther King speech also in 1995. I wasn't drinking, drugs, and smoking no fornicating like I'm not right now. And they threw me on a psych ward, and that's what they're trying to do again and lock me away. You understand what I'm saying? They gave me cancer in 2016. They tried to put me in a nursing home. But I was like, my mama died in the nursing home. Then they put me in Pacific Garden Mission. And, I had to get up out of there because I would have died. You understand what I'm saying? Luckily, I had my P.O. box. They took that too. And my SSI checks was stacked up, for 6 months. And I went to the motel and, I still got cancer, bottom line. They ain't doing nothing but trying to kill me. Step your game up. Peace.